Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Renegade, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we picked our new party member Sid, because we left Tifa behind to take care of Cloud back in the deal. Now we're back on the High Wind, we picked our party, and I'll show you what it is. Obviously, since Sid is our new leader, we can't change him out, so he's going to stay here. We can only pick our other members of who we've got left, which we're getting kind of low on characters since some have died, some have left. And as you can see, I'm going to go with Sid, Red, and Barret. With the equipment being Sid having the Partisan, the Fire Armament, and Bolt Ring, so he'll be draining fire attacks and immune to lightning attacks. Barret has the AM Cannon, Bolt Armament, and Water Ring, so he'll be draining both lightning and water attacks. Red will have the Crystal Comb, Crystal Bangle, and Water Ring to be draining water attacks. For Materia, Sid will be Restore All, Lightning All, Fire All, with enemy skill, Steal, Contain, added effect. So he'll be resistant to the three elements that contain, or the three status elements rather, that contain can inflict. Actually, you know what? I'm not too worried about the status elements that they inflict. So I'm going to do a quick change real quick while I've got it here. I'm going to go ahead and put contain added effect on his weapon. So there's a chance he can actually inflict confusion, stop, and petrify on targets. So he's got these for multi-targeting magic. You got the lightning all and fire all for multi-targeting magic, as well as the enemy skill. Barret has restore, lightning, fire, and poison, along with enemy skill paired with MP absorb. Okay, it's paired with MP absorb, but MP absorb doesn't actually link to enemy skill. I just put it there because really what I have left, I don't really care about putting on him. So I'm not going to worry about it. It's just there mostly for AP growth. Steal, manipulate, cover, and counterattack. I'm essentially going to be using Barret as a pseudo tank, if you will, because he has the highest HP of everyone here. I mean, the only reason Sid has more HP is because he's a higher level. But as you can see, the difference is only about 100 HP, but Barret is still 7.7 levels lower. So if Barret was about the same level as Sid, he'd probably have a lot more HP than Sid. So that's why I'm going to kind of use him as, like I said, a pseudo tank. He's going to be, anytime he gets attacked, he'll counter attack, and he's going to also be covering to cover other characters. And Red is going to be my mage, essentially, with Restore All, Lightning All, Fire All, Ice Elemental on his armor, Lightning Elemental on his armor to prevent ice and lightning damage. And since the elementals are level 2, that means he'll be completely nullified, so he'll be absorbing water damage and be immune to ice and lightning damage. So even though I don't have an armor on him that nullifies or absorbs elements, by putting these two elemental materia on him, he essentially is now immune to 3 different elements. And then of course Comet MP Turbo, because I want Comet to do as much damage as possible when I do cast it. And again, I'm putting it on Red because I believe he has the highest magic stat of the 3 characters in my party. Again, you gotta, based on level. I'm pretty sure Sid's probably has a higher magic because he's a higher level, but, you know, all in all, that's the way I want to do it. So that's my setup for now. We're gonna head back up to the bridge now that we've formed our party, and we are going to take off. We need to head to either Fort Corel. I knew I was going to screw that up. Either Fort Condor or North Corel, because those are the 2 places that Shinra is going to get the Huge Materia from. It doesn't matter which order you do it in, whether you go to North Corel or Fort Condor first. I'm going to go to North Corel first, because that's why I put Barret in the party, because we're going to his old hometown. Yes, we're going to take off. Okay. And we're going to go to North Corel. We see we're still in the deal. Alright. We're going to go to North Corel first, and there's a couple of different ways you can do this. There's Fort Condor there. You can actually land, North Corel is over on the western continent. You can either land at North Corel, go into North Corel, and then the place that we're looking for is we need to get to the Mako reactor that we saw at Fort Condor. Remember when we first got here, we went into the mountains over here on this side of the, getting down this little bridge here, went into this cave here, which took us through the mountain range, and then we ended up at North Corel, and there was a Mako reactor on the way there. That's where we need to go, is to that Mako reactor. Now, there's 2 ways we could do this. We could either land here, or land the high wind here, and walk all the way over to the uh, make a reactor, because eventually, because what's going to happen when we get to the Mako reactor, we're going to end up back in North Corel. I'm not going to spoil why, but we are going to end up back in North Corel once we finish this objective. So you can either land here at North Corel and walk all the way to the Mako reactor, which is kind of a far walk, or alternately, I could get back on the high wind, or alternately, you could drop the high wind here and go to the Mako reactor, and it'd be a shorter walk from here to the Mako reactor. But you would still end up back at back in North Corel, and you'd have to walk from North Corel all the way back through the mountains, all the way back across the bridge, back past the Mako reactor, and all the way up down the mountain here to get back here to the high wind. So, my personal opinion, I'd rather land the high wind at Fort Condor, or at North Corel, and walk all the way to the Mako reactor. Again, kind of a long walk, but easier once you get off the train. Once you get to finish with the mission, and you finish the mission at North Corel. You leave North Corel, high winds here, you get on, you're ready to go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually land here outside North Corel, and we're going to go to the Mako reactor. You guys remember how to get there? Just go into North Corel, go north from here, and just follow the bridge. Go across the bridge, across the railroad tracks, go up and down. Don't have to worry about falling through the railroad tracks or anything, and go all the way across the railroad tracks, back around the windy stuff, and all the way to the Mako reactor. So, to save you guys from seeing that long-ass trip, I will just meet you guys at the Mako reactor. So, I'll be right back. Alright, here we are back at the Mako reactor. Remember, we came from North Corel all the way to get here. Like I said, I came from North Corel, so we ended up down here in the south. If you went from the mountainside, the north, I guess you could say the north, well, I'd say the mountainside, the side where you get into the mountain, you'd end up coming in from the north part of the map. But we're not, so let's go up here. As you can see, we already have 2 soldiers up there. And enemies we've already seen before, I'm sure, but I'll wipe them out real quick here with a nice, let's go enemy skill, let's go Matra magic, that should take them all out. And if not, I'll follow up with a nice Thundara. That should finish him. And there they go. Oh, by the way, something I forgot. I think I might have forgotten to mention. When I got everyone's natural limit breaks, I also set their limit breaks to their maximum level. So now everyone is set to level 3 limit breaks, with the exception of Kate Sith, who is set to level 2 limit breaks. That's all he's got. But everyone is now set for their level 3 limit breaks. So that's how it works. And let's head on up here. You can see the 2 Shinra soldiers already standing outside. And they're gonna try to stop us from getting in. Those 2 soldiers. Yep. All right. Here's what we're gonna do to kill them. Magic. Let's go enemy skill. We're going to go ahead and wipe him out with something really powerful. Let's go with magic breath. Oh, he's asleep. Instead, let's go with, you know what, let's go ahead and throw down Meteor. And they're both dead. Easy enough. Alright, now another lightning materia maxed out, because you can see at the top of the screen it says lightning was born. What that means is when your materia mastered, it like I said, creates a new materia with 0 AP, and that's what just happened. So Sid's lightning materia just mastered. Uh-oh, here, train horn. Look out! Oh, the Huge Materia is on that train. Sid Highwind? You're the Sid of Final Fantasy VII. You've seen just about every other Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I think this is the only Sid that's actually a party member of the Final Fantasy series, now that I think about it. I'm not really sure about the others, but I think this is the only time that a Sid is actually a party member. Alright, we got a train of our own. Very nice. Time for a train chase. Don't worry, this isn't going to be like the bike chase we've seen from Midgar. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? That's what I just said, Red. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Before I actually hit OK, here's your timer's going to start. We have 10 minutes to get to the... what we're going to be doing is trying to jump from this train to the train that has the Huge Materia on it. We have 10 minutes to get to that train with Huge Materia and stop it. Otherwise, we don't get the Huge Materia. So, left lever, directional button up, and right lever is menu. So I need to go like this. Press up and menu at the same time. Just keep repeating it back and forth. As you can see, we're gaining speed. You can see the train on the right will slowly begin approaching. The more I do it, the faster we go. And eventually we'll start. There's the train right there. And now we're close enough. We're going to jump. Don't ask me how the physics works on this. I'm just going to let it go. And we're going to jump to the train. And we've got 9.5 minutes to get to the end of the train. Now, as each one of these train cars has a fight on them. Some are going to be easier than others. We're going to start with this repaint of a guy we saw way back in Midgar. This guy's called the Gas Ductor. I don't believe he has any particular weaknesses. I think it is kind of a machine and maybe weak to lightning, so go ahead and cast Thundaga if you want to. Or if you'd like, you can cast Trine, or maybe even... he's not going to cast Thundaga because he's silenced. Or even Magic Breath. Red, go ahead and go with... oh, never mind. Barret killed it. Alright, now another lightning leveled up. Okay, now all three of our lightning materia have now mastered, and... now we have three new materia. Not going to be doing anything with them. By the way, you want to get to the menus as quick as possible, because even after the battle, the timer is still counting down. This is just like when we were at Midgar and the timer was counting down when we planted that bomb. The difference is the time is going to be a little bit tighter here. It's not going to be, but still you should be able to do it in plenty of time. But it's going to be a little bit tighter than it was on the. In Midgar. Red can't cast magic, so we'll put an echo screen on him. Let's go ahead and throw down a Cura, because everyone's a little low on health. And now he's silenced as well. Everybody is silenced, that's bad. Alright, so we're going to do straight up attacks now. Go ahead and use regen here to get some health back. Maybe we're going to be losing it from poison, but there, it's down. That's bad. So we get. Oh damn, Red's down too. Holy shit. Oh shit, I just put Phoenix down on myself. God damn it. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I got Phoenix down on somebody else. Oh crap. The regen's worn off. I need to get somebody up before he goes down. This battle didn't go too well. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, that didn't go too well. Alright, take two on the train. Let's try this again. Now that we jumped across, we're going to be encountering enemies on each of the train cars. This enemy is called a Gas Ductor. I believe it is a machine, so just feel free to cast Thunder on it. Should kill it pretty quickly. It does have a tendency to cast poison statuses. Smog Alert is an example of that. He'll cast poison and silence on you, so you want to be careful about that. And our lightning materia leveled up, so as you can see it said lightning was born at the top of the screen, which means our lightning materia has mastered. So now we have a new lightning materia at 0 AP, so very nice. We now have 2 lightning materia that is mastered. Right now we have 2 of these gas ductors. This is where it got a little dangerous. This is where I died last time, so let's not let that happen again. So enemy skill, let's go ahead and just go with unbelievably powerful magic. Let's go with magic breath here. Have Barret just straight up attack since he's silenced. Go ahead and kill these guys off quickly because of their ability to cast silence and poison on you. Otherwise, they're going to drain you of all your HP pretty quick. So I'm going to follow with Meteor here in case Big Magic Breath didn't kill him, which it did, luckily. And our final lightning material leveled up, so that's good. Alright, let's go to the next car. Now we have a big guy here. This guy is called the Wolfmeister. I don't believe there's anything special about him as far as elements or anything. He's big, he's pretty powerful. He might be able to be susceptible to poison, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Bioga on him. But more importantly, I'm going to put on a big guard just to kind of protect ourselves. And then I'm going to start healing. Let's go ahead and throw down a regen here to get our health back up. Oh good, he is susceptible to poison and we poisoned him. Let's go ahead and give Barret a hyper to get him off that sadness status. Alright, Sid, let's have you cast Magic Breath on him. And let's go with low on MP with Red, but that's okay. Cast Comet on here. Comet should do a lot of damage. Follow up with another Magic Breath. Let's here's freeze. Yeah, may stop target. There's the description right there. Ice element. So apparently it did say ice elemental, but I guess it doesn't pair with the elemental materia. Ooh, 10,000 experience. Very nice. Wish I could fight him more often. Unfortunately, that's the only place I think you can actually fight him is there on that train. Alright, here's an enemy here who's weak to. He's a flyer, so he is weak to wind. So if you have a wind magic, go ahead and use it. If not, let's go ahead and go with things like freeze here. Show off this. It's called enemy's called an eagle gun, by the way. He is a machine, so use your lightning magic on him. He'll do a lot more. He'll do a lot more damage. He's running a little low on. As you can see, stop works. Let's go ahead and throw down. Do I have any others left? Yeah, we'll do an elixir. That'll work. Put an elixir on Red to get his MP back, and we'll throw down some Trine on him. Magic Thundaga. He's not stopped anymore. Just keep throwing your Thundagas down. Let's go ahead and throw in a regen as well to get everybody's HP going. No, don't have to. He's dead. Alright. Now we move on. This timer isn't as bad as the timer in Midgar. Or actually, it's a little bit harder than the timer in Midgar because you got plenty of time to get out in Midgar. Here, if you spend too much time talking or going through dialogue or spending too much time on the menu screen, you can run out of time. Alright, get to the final car. Jump up here. We take on this one last guy. This one guy is all that's going to stop us now. So we're going to go with Magic again. We're going to go with Comet. And then we're going to go with... Okay, use Freeze. I'm out of one MP. We'll go with... we'll blow him away with Magic Breath. No pun intended with that. If Comet didn't do it, which it did, never mind. Alright. Alright, we still haven't saved the train yet. We still got to stop it before the timer runs out. So if you'll excuse me if I kind of hurry through the dialogue a little bit here. Alright. We have to press up or down to to control the left lever, use menu or cancel to control the right lever. So push up and cancel to push them both up. Unfortunately, that sped us up. Alright, let's try down and cancel. Fuck the other way, I'll just watch. I'll do this. Oh shit, that still didn't work. Let's try up and okay. I gotta do. Okay, there we go. You do up and menu and down and cancel, and you do the job. As long as you get to this point, and as long as you do those controls up and menu and down and cancel before the timer runs out, you'll have successfully beaten this mission, and you'll have saved the town, and you'll have gotten the huge materia. If you run out of time, whether we're on the whether you're trying to get to the train, whether you're trying to get on the train, across the train with all the enemies, or trying to do the up-down thing, if you run out of time, you will plow through North Corel, and you will not get the huge materia, and you'll also not get this other reward we'll be getting in just a moment. Everybody's happy that we save the town, so we gotta come down here and get greeted and thanked by everybody. We need to head over here. There we go. The lady on the left was trying, on the top was trying, blocking me. Yes. And again, that's why I brought Barret to this party, because I know this is his hometown. You get a little extra dialogue. I don't think that would work. But since we saved the town, here's our reward. This little kid gives us a shiny rock. That is an Ultima Materia. It is another magic materia. We're going to get to take a free rest at the end here. While we're doing that, I'm going to tell you about the Ultima Materia. It is our next magic materia. It is the obviously Ultima Materia, very, very powerful materia. Quite an expensive materia too. It costs a lot of MP. But it is very good, multi-targeting, non-elemental. Want to say non-blockable too, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But there is a downside to it right now. I am going to equip it because I am going to use that materia. Let's see where I put it. Let's go to replace the MP. No, let's cover counterattack, manipulate, steal. Let's drop cover and counterattack for the moment, and let's MP absorb. Let's change that. We're going to put counterattack on that because I'd rather have cover there. Actually, is there anything else I want to put there? I'll put morph there. I'd rather have morph there than anything else. But down here I want to put Ultima and MP absorb. That way whenever I cast it I get some of the MP back so it doesn't cost as much. But here's the thing about Ultima. As you can see in the ability list, it's grayed out, which means it's unavailable. The reason for that is you have to at least level it up once before Ultima is available. That's why even though it only has one skill, it still has 3 stars. Essentially, level 1 has no skills whatsoever, so you have to level up to level 2, or 2 stars, before you have access to its one ability, Ultima, and then of course the 3rd star is for mastering it out. So obviously, luckily it doesn't cost too much AP. It's only 5,000 AP, which really isn't a whole lot at this point in the game. It doesn't take long to level it up. But that just shows you how powerful it is, because you have to actually level it up before you can use it. Also, a downside, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it's equip effect. It takes away 10% of your HP. So, again, I've told you before how each materia, well, not every one of them, but most of them, will have an effect on your base HP and HP stats. Again, those changes are not that critical, but if you're trying to keep an eye on your HP and make sure you have plenty for battles, you might want to avoid the Ultima Materia, or make sure you have maybe some HP up materias to kind of make up for the loss that you'll get on this 10% here from this Ultima Materia. But the magic that it gives you, very good. Ultima is very, very powerful. Very devastating. But we can't use it just yet. But we will. We will very soon. You also might have noticed that, like I said, down here on the bottom, We gained 2 new lightning materials. These both are 0 APs because, like I said, anytime you master a materia, a new materia is born in 0 AP, and that's what these 2 are. Now, the whole point of having these now would be to just gain more AP and possibly sell them later, because I've already maxed out the materia that I want, so I'm not worried about it. Or you can just equip it on a character and put another pair that you want on there. Like, say you have your mastered lightning materia paired to all, but you also want the benefits of MP Turbo or MP Absorb. You could pair that 0 AP materia to the MP Absorb or MP Turbo and get the benefits of both all and MP Absorb or MP Turbo or whatever other pair you're trying to put on there. So that's kind of nice. Okay, with that done, we are saved up. We have saved North Corel. We got the big huge materia from it, as you can see right here. Materia you get at the Corel reactor. So we did good. We saved Corel, we got the huge materia, and we got the ultima materia. Very nice rewards. Now we are going to head to Fort Condor for the final mission. If you've been doing battles final mission to final battle. If you've been doing battles up to this point at Fort Condor, if you've been keeping up with them, congratulations to you. You've got a lot more patience than I have. This is the final battle at Fort Condor. Once you finish this particular battle, you will never ever have to do Fort Condor ever again. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, since I didn't show you the first when we first came here, I'm going to show you how to, I guess you say, properly do a battle at Fort Condor, how to win a battle at Fort Condor. And then I'm going to show you, then I'm going to save before I actually go in, then I'm going to reload this save after I show you, and I'm going to deliberately lose the battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop out here. Now let me get the highway into the right spot. I got to remember I have to land on grass. Can't land on any dark areas, God forbid. There we go. I'm going to save here real quick and be right back.